both the captains as early as possible. Shiva Power and Shantadurga Titans. Shiva Power, if you all can please provide us with the playing 11. So that's the news from the center. Shantadurga Titans winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. It's a revised conditions game as Shantadurga Titans will be playing only 17 overs, and their power play will be of first 4 overs, first to 4. That will be the mandatory power play, and then from the 9 to the 13th it will be their batting power play whenever they can take 1 over as the batting power play. As far as the Shiva Power is concerned, they'll be played only 15 overs for them. So the first 3 overs as their power plays, and also from the 7th till the 11th it will be their batting power play. So these are the revised conditions for Power, please be in the com box. Shiva Power, please send your of Shiva Power is concerned. Of Shiva Power is concerned. As far as the bowling team, currently the Shantadurga Tigers, they'll be playing 17 overs while they'll come to bat. Here's the first delivery. And straight away, Sanikat Palkar has been cut for one. Shy the stumps missed. Both these teams are very formidable. Prathamesh Salunke, one of the explosive exponents of this game. We've seen him again and again. Why he is regarded as one of the best openers going around. And the kind of bat flow and the intent that he shows. Was privileged to see him bat a couple of years now for the Desert and Moor Avengers in the Goichi League down in South Goa. That is Sangam. A very well organized tournament there itself by the Sangam cricketers. Down the leg side, and that will be runs. No chance for the fielder. That's gone for 4. Drifting down leg. And just get some better bat onto that one. Shiva Power off and running with that boundary. State-of-the-art facility here at the 1919 Sports Arena in Vienna. Earlier we had the chairman come in just to look at how the work, the progress of his remaining work is going on. Excellent delivery. That one just held its line and went the other way. Caught on the crease was Jayesh Gowde. That's up in the air. And taken quite comfortably. The skipper taking the catch. And the first wicket down. Chetan Parab completing the catch. It's 5 for 1. Struck early. Have the Shantadurga Titans. New man in, left-hander. 5 with the loss of 1. Nicely bowled. Excellent lines that have been presented by Salunke Palkar. Not much of a jump, but he runs in very nicely. Prajesh Parab has come in after that dismissal of Jayesh Gavde. From the other, Krupesh Palkar, another experienced campaigner, seasoned campaigner in this form of the game. Terrific pace, terrific line that he bowls. 5 for 1. Shiva Power already stuck in that first over. Responsibility lies on Prathamesh Salunke now. That how he approaches this innings. Does he play his natural way? That he has been aggressive. Nicely behind it. Dot delivery was very early today. Prathamesh Salunke always tries to get the feel of the wicket, the conditions. Only man I saw practicing on the park just to get that focus right, as most of the cricketers do. Shimmy down the wicket. And that will be a dot delivery. He's trying to cut the pace and also the swing that Krupesh Palkar is bowling. All these games live on YouTube through AB25 Sports Network. One of the best in business when it comes to the live streaming across different sports, across different formats of the game. Bharat Arkas and his entire team clobbered, and that's clobbered for 4. Short delivery and hammered through the onside. Prathamesh Salunke gets into the act. This time, French cut. Fortuitous boundary. He'll take it any day. His team will also do. Shimmy again down the wicket, and the ball which was coming into him gets a inside edge and goes to the boundary. Score moves on to 13. If this man is out there in the middle, you'll definitely see some entertainment, as he doesn't like to stick around much. He goes about his business just like that. Doesn't matter what kind of reputation you possess. He sees the ball, hits the ball. That's the simple strategy that he knows. Slight change in field now. Man coming in from the cover region. Good delivery, dot delivery. Just hurried him in a good length region. In the morning session, it was out of 11, defeating Shantadurga cricketers by a handsome margin. Nicely played. Short and wide, and again hammered. This time through the offside. You provide him width, and he will pounce on it all day long. That's the end of the second over after completion of the second hits 17 for 1. 17 for 1 after completion of 2 overs. Shiva Power. You need to take. This is the first free hit. Man on strike. Pratham is Salunke. Let's see which boundary does he target. This being the last over of the power play, mandatory power play. Nicely played. But straight to the fielder as well. Read the bounce well and rightly behind it. First 3 overs power play, and then from the 7th till the 11th you can take the betting power play over. Guided straight to the man, chance of run out. No, not quite. Very quickly Prathamesh Salunke came towards the danger end. Another single taken. Not need to worry about the score. The scoring has been perfect. Just the running between the wickets and the lost wicket early, that is just halting the Shiva Power. 15 overs while they are batting. They need to bowl 17 though. Again, Saniket Palkar from the Verna IDC end. Not looking for a single, and rightly so. Don't want to take any risk. Dot delivery. 20 for the loss of 1. Pick that up, and that's gone for 4. Second boundary. In fact, the third for Prathamesh Salunke. It was the second free hit which got utilized. Not happy with something. Maybe the ball might have been damaged. It's a new ball. Lush green outfield, but just outside the boundary. You have a small bit of puddle where that ball can go in water, or maybe might have just disturbed the seam. Leather will be fine, no worry about the leather, but just the seam might be just damaged. Both the umpires converging together just to discuss whether they can continue with this ball or they will be requiring. Yes, they are continuing. 24 for the loss of 1. This being the third over in progress. Within first 7 overs, you need to take all your 4 free hits. Short delivery banged in. Has cracked that and cracked that very far into the stands for half a dozen. No half measures. He is cutting loose Prathamesh Salunke. Score moves to 30 with that 6. Short delivery and just a short arm jab down the ground for a maximum. After completion of the third, it's 30 for 1. 30 for 1 after completion of 3 overs. Shiva Power. Kripesh Palkar to continue. That was the end of the power play as far as Shiva Power were concerned. And for the over given dot delivery. For the loss of 1. Knocked him over, gone right through his defense. Kripesh Palkar among wickets now. Expensive in the first and now getting the exact spot that he needs to bowling. Gets the wicket of Prajesh Parab. You can see that delivery right through his defense. No clue whatsoever. Just to lunge forward or to stay back. Caught on the crease in 2 minds. And Prajesh departs. 30 for 2. Felix Dice, the new man in. Skipper the side. 30 for the loss of 2. Need the repair job quickly as both the bowlers have got the tail up. Wrapped on the pads and will just be one in form of leg byes signaled by the umpire. Free hit. This is the third free hit that has been taken by the batting team. Again, Prathamesh Salunke to face it. That's wide. So the free hit will continue. There he goes. That's gone. And it's out of Verna. How far that has gone. Powerfully struck by Prathamesh Salunke. Doesn't matter the dimensions or the ground. Whichever he's playing, he's just powering them out of here. Another free hit has been taken. Shimmer down the wicket again. Flat batted. And that's 4 more. He's certainly cutting loose. Not showing any respite. No signs of stopping. As far as Prathamesh Salunke is concerned. He is very aggressive by nature. And that kind of nature is opted. Ominous signs as far as the bowling team is concerned. One end is leaking runs, the other is just containing runs. 3.5, 42 for 2. Again, this time straight to the field at back to the point. Dot delivery to end the over. After completion of 4, it's 42 for 2. 42 for 2 after completion of 4 overs. Shiva Power, who were put into bed by Shantadurga Titans. Change in voice. It will be Harish Kakurkar with you for the next updates.
So after realizing that the explosive batter is going all guns, they are certainly looking for a change in pace. And they brought in Rahul Mehta, a prolific all-rounder, into the camp in the bowling attack straight away. Lovely bowling, right full up there, punching it down. They got Sanket Moraskar is fielding all the way down at both the sides. Long off here at the other end and long off at the far end as well. Not trying to take any risk because the way he's exploding at the moment and he's trying to hit almost every ball. They all 2 overs have been reduced for this side, so they have to cover up their 2 overs. Shot, this might be in the air. Sanket Moraskar, oh, lucky there. Good ploy here, bowling a short ball, but that was pushed in hard, pushed in quick. Trying to take the fielders in the deep at the V area, the long and long off. Well clipped on the. You just take this single, rotate the strike, give strike to him. He will do the rest. Whacked on the leg side. Well, good effort there in the deep. But a couple of runs taken by Prathamesh. Well, there is no half measures when it comes to these strong men. It's not the first time that I've witnessed such an innings where he keeps going, and he has so much of power and energy that he can keep going for an entire innings. Another one that stopped and slightly turned. Very good bowling here from Rahul Mehta. Finishes the over quickly, and you can see some sort of turn as well, giving it a rip, stopping and just turning a bit more than the batter anticipated. Marks the end of over number 5. It's 47 for 2, Shiva Power. So it's Prathamesh Naik coming in the bowling attack. So they've decided, maybe the captain feeling, let's cut down the pace, let's get our spinners into the attack. Maybe the last ball of the previous over fetched some turn that prompted captain maybe to get another spinner into action. Well bowled, very well bowled, entire. Well, you don't have to do the big hitting job. You just give me a single. Till the point of time I am there on the wicket, you just tend to not worry about this scoring. Hit in the air. Opportunity straight to the man. No mistake there. I think it's Rahul Mehta there. It's safe hands. And gets the wicket. Not the best of the ball, full toss ball, but no timing behind that punch here from the batter. 47 for 3. So in comes another outstation player, Shantadurga. Vinesh coming in from Kanakona as a high reputation, playing both forms of the game with utmost professionalism. Trying to cut the ball, and this looks to be a good prospect, this young boy. Bowling the leg spinners, very difficult art, and trying to push in, pitching in the right areas. Well bowled, very well bowled. Just tapping the ball better, knowing that the bowler is into good rhythm. He is bowling in the right areas. Now we must see the challenge here. The young boy coming against the big man, the big striker. Let's see how he is going to face this challenge. Is young Prathamesh versus a well-known, reputed Prathamesh on the striking end. He goes hard at him, but he's going to get just a single. So he's not afraid to toss the ball against this big man. That is a, you need to have courage, you need to have heart to bowl the flighted deliveries against someone like Prathamesh Salunke. He's not fizzled away by the situation. The aura here, the pressure on a lot of the players. Nicely driven, firmly driven. Good piece of field set as well. And that field set prompts you to pitch the ball, land the ball into the good length areas. So single, the drive finishes with a single, and it's 50 for 3 at the end of 6. Looking to pick up a single, Rahul. And Vinesh also knows the job for him. Vinesh certainly have seen the 3 batters going. He's coming at number 5. At a time, Prathamesh is there. They need to move fast. Also, they need to have the pace. Good piece of fielding, but he's not only a quick runner between the wickets, he's a coach. He always keeps himself fit. Prathamesh Salunke coaches the young guns, and he knows definitely many things about this game and how important it is for him to be on strike for most of the times. Well bowled, excellent bowling. Excellent bowling here from Rahul Mehta. Well, certainly the only bowler at this stage looking penetrating and looking like picking up wickets is Rahul, because he's using this surface very effectively. Sometimes he's turning the ball, giving it a rip, sometimes pushing it hard. Another one that has been missed by the batter. Looking for that flamboyant drive, missing it altogether. Keeper also missing it, and up by signal. But somehow you feel that spinners have put a lock here in the scoring rate. The first 3-4 overs, we saw the ball going and flowing across all parts of the ground. Suddenly, when the spinners have come on, the striking has decreased. Another one that has been missed by the batter, and they run off the misfield. Finally decide to take a run after a halt in the middle. So good bowling here, very much keeping the things in control, very tight. The fielders also need to back the bowlers when he's bowling so well. Not easy to keep Prathamesh quiet for so long. Middle, the batter moving from the position, and bowler swaying away from bowling the delivery. Cat and mouse. It's happening a second time in a row. I feel something is coming up here. The next delivery. Shot, I told you something is coming up. And this is a massive hit. Absolutely colossal strike, straight over the top. And it has hit the roof. I got the feeling just the previous ball, the way he was dancing, he was raring to go. And this has bumped on the road, straight on the road. What a shot. 59 for 3 after. For a quick single run out opportunity, non-strikers and directed. No, that was late call from Vinesh, but that was always an early call from Prathamesh. He knew that he was at the danger end. He made it easy. Vinesh had to see where the ball had gone and taking maybe a second to take the decision to go for the run. Finally concluded on a good note. Well bowled by the young boy. That is really impressive, I must say, by this young bowler to bowl against Prathamesh. You saw many of his fast bowlers as well as Rahul has been hit for a 6, a massive one. That might sometimes go in your mind, those 6s. But here he is absolutely unfazed. Another one tried on the leg side. And that's the job with Vinesh. Till Prathamesh is there, he just needs to rotate the strike. Simple job. Both outstation players batting in the middle. Lot of responsibility coming as an outstation player to play with the local boys. Another one tried, but another one that has miscued and went towards the fine leg region, running hard for the 2, and he has got long legs, stretching himself for those 2. You see the urge and the commitment level to get him on a strike, and he's making the fielders also stretch a bit. Well fielded, nowhere to run. He saw the batter stepping out, taking the charge, and bowled it slightly quicker. Bowled a full toss, but anything that is a dot ball is a wonderful ball against Prathamesh. 64, an excellent spell, I must say. Really hailing this young boy, Prathamesh Naik. It could be a new find in the coming seasons. Well bowled once again. Wicket to wicket, bowling in the good length area. Well, the bowling side. Shantadurga Titans have to also understand they need to finish the overs in time. As per the time schedule given by the officiating umpires, 8 overs bowled and another 7 overs to go. 65 for 3. Batting power play has been chosen in over number 9 straight away, and 3 fielders allowed outside. So let's have a look at the field set here. There's a man in the short third, backward point, short extra cover, short covers, and short fine along with the short square leg. So 3 men, long off, long on, and deep mid-wicket region. Sanket Moraskar is taking the responsibility. He is also a regular wicket keeper, but he can bowl well with those off spinners. Here comes Sanket. Bowling from round the wicket. What a welcome. What a welcome to Sanket. This is even longer than the first one. Bowling short. And that's the 50 up here for Prathamesh Salunke. Well, he started in a blazing fashion and he's roaring high here at 1919 Sports Cricket Stadium. Amazing shot-making abilities, and well, this is not the first time. This is a danger and the threat looming large on all the bowlers of Shantadurga Titans. Sanket Morozkar coming, expecting to bowl a good over. This is power play but for Prathamesh, every over is a power play over. That's how he bets. Well bowled, keeping it slightly fuller, playing it late, and getting it down towards a short third, getting a single. So he's got 7 runs of the first 2 balls. So change in field here for Vinesh. The man in the deep at long off comes inside. So all the fielders inside the 30-yard on the offside. Looking to cut the ball, and if you see, Rahul is bowling from over the wicket. Sanket Morozkar is from round the wicket. He's trying to angle the ball, and if the ball turns and straightens, if pitch pitches its line, is also in with LBW chance. In the air, not a sweet connection. Krupesh, he takes it, trying to go on the leg side, hitting him hard on the bat, high on the bat, and very well taken. Crucial time, crucial juncture. The partnership has been broken here by Sanket Morozkar. Prathamesh Salunke stays, but it is Vinesh Satarkar who heads back to the pavilion. It's the 4th wicket that has gone down. 72 for 4, Shantadurga Titans. So Tanvesh walks in. Sanket Morozkar was delighted with that wicket as he broke the partnership. Well bowled once again, bowling wicket to wicket. Another single taken, which will get Prathamesh Salunke back on strike. Vinesh Satarkar, if you see that angle which was coming from around the wicket, the angle was going away, and he still went with his shot on the leg side. Maybe he could have bent a little bit to play that. Was almost straight playing that and got the top part of the bat. Another one, he cracked, but opportunity run out on the cards. That's it. What a wonderful piece of fielding. Prathamesh, has he given the call over there or not? But the fielding was excellent. He was alert to the situation, picks it cleanly and throws it with one go at the non-strikers. No mistake from Sanket Morozkar. And easily this run out was opted. Wonderful, wonderful field work, I must say, from the fielders. And another one falls now. 2 wickets in the same over. One of Vinesh Satarkar was taken. Wicket goes to the bowler, Sanket Morozkar. But this is a team wicket where run out has been implemented. So that marks the end of over number 9, 73 for 5. The new man will come on to the crease. Will be the bowling continues. Impressive young boy that has really been enlightening in this bowling attack. Not afraid, not unfazed by the situation. Prathamesh Naik will continue with his third over and will be changed certainly in the voice. It's over to Sham Kalangudkar for the next few overs.
Thank you, HK. 73 for the loss of 5 wickets after 9 overs. Prathamesh Naik has again been given the ball from the same end. More importantly, as far as Shiva Power are concerned, they have the powerful man. Tossed up delivery. That will be wide, extras. And another single has been taken. Wide plus an extra run. Brings the dangerous Prathamesh Salunke back on strike. Avnish, the new man in at the non-striking end. Prathamesh back on strike. Let's see how this youngster goes. Flatter trajectory and gone over the top. That's a monstrous hit. Well, we're not short of anything like this. Prathamesh Salunke is again tormenting the bowlers. Flighted delivery, and that flighted delivery has landed over the side screen for a gigantic maximum. Well, where do you bowl to this man? When he is in song, he will completely destroy you. Let's see what does the youngster come up with. Does he still toss the ball up, or does he try and just bowl it a negative line and get away? Just offering a single to Prathamesh Salunke. Team total 81. Prathamesh batting on 61. That's how dominating he has been in this innings. And drinks have been called for as the ball has lost its sight. We have lost the side of the ball. In case if you have joined just now, then this is Dhadsakhal Premier League Season 1 2025 Match 2 between the Shiva Power and Shantadurga Titans. Shantadurga Titans winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. The decision of bowling first has paid rich dividends as far as the wickets are concerned. 5 wickets, but one man standing tall in the middle is Prathamesh Salunke, completely destroying the bowling attack. Looked a different batsman while he is batting, and also Vinay Satargar when he came in, stitched a partnership together. Then lost again few wickets. And they got Nicky P from the other end. He got that wicket, broken the partnership. Also Prathamesh, who has picked up a wicket. We talk about the batting display. Jayesh Gowde went for 4. Prajesh went for 2. Felix Dias 2. Vinay Satargar made 6 of 10. Tanvish Katak made 1. And Avnish made duck. He's there in the middle now. But the highlight of this batting is Prathamesh Salunke. 61 not out at the moment. Five maximums, 5 boundaries. It's not Avnish, it's Pratik who is at the other end. Nicely bowled. Dot delivery. Our 12th man went all the way in the dressing room, came back just to correct the batsman. Tossed up and bye-bye. That's out of here. Again a maximum. Well, they have got two balls, right? Two ball boxes. Also have 3 to 4, which I saw in the morning. If this kind of hitting continues, we'll be utilizing all the balls, all the boxes that are given. Score moves on to 87 with that 6 over long offside. Need to find a way to stop this man, Prathamesh, batting on 67 of 32. Where is this one going? What's Prathamesh thinking right now? Where do you bowl to this guy? Short delivery, half tracker and hammered. Has it gone all the way or is it just one bounce boundary? No, it's gone one bounce over the ropes, I suppose. Or is it gone all the way? Yes, it has. Another maximum. This is absolute carnage right now. Clobber time, as they can say. Clobber time by the clobbering man, Prathamesh Salunke. 87 it was, and now has gone to 93. Is he eyeing for 100? Stipulated overs of only 15. 15 overs for Shiva Power. Need to capitalize within those 15 overs. Big man. That's cut away. Too much work for the fielder, and that's gone for 4. No chance. Dealing in boundaries. Prathamesh Salunke, take a bow. Batting like a dream at the moment. 97. And he is batting on personal 77. This is the 10th over in progress. Still one delivery to go. How can the bowler escape this onslaught? This time on the bounce of the fielder down the ground. Just one. Will retain the strike. After completion of 10, it's 98. 98 for the loss of 5 wickets after 10 overs. Another 5 overs remaining in this innings of Shiva Power. Sanket will continue from the Verna IDC end. Prathamesh Salunke back on strike. 98 for the loss of 5 wickets after 10 overs. Another 5 overs remaining in this innings of Shiva Power. Bowling from round the stumps. That's up in the air. This could be holed out. And oh, put down. Would you believe it? The man who has been striking it cleanly and you drop his chance. Well, very unfortunate. Created a chance, but that chance couldn't quite be grabbed. What you can say? Absolutely needless. This time, much quicker delivery away from his reach. Dot delivery. Prathamesh Salunke will be backing himself. Doesn't matter whoever comes. He knows one thing, that is to hit the ball out of the park. Oh, that one went in quickly. Just missed the stumps. Very lucky to survive. These two have played a lot of cricket together, also against each other. Know their strengths and weaknesses. Pratik Bhagat now. Also, whenever gets some time, does a bit of commentary. Swept to the field, just one. And with that 100 up. 100 for the loss of 5 wickets. Shiva Power. This is Pratik Hamorkar. Pratik Hamorkar at the other end. Nicely played through the offside, down to the extra cover. Fence, just one. Single taken. Wrapped on the pads, appealing, gone, given. Sanket Boraskar with yet another breakthrough. Well, the end from which Sanket Moraskar is operating, and once the other batsman comes into face, they are trying some needless strokes, and unfortunately another wicket falls. 6th wicket down. It's 101 for 6. Eleven overs have been bowled. 101 for the loss of 6 wickets. Prathamesh Salunke has just been joined by Avnish Gaonkar. 101 for 6. Projected score from here on 182. That is in 20 overs. We need only 4 more. 4 more to go. Skrupesh Palkar. Short delivery down the leg side. That will be wide. Most of the times now, Prathamesh Salunke will try and face lot many deliveries, remaining only 4 overs, so that he can get to his 100 as well and push the total to in excess of 150, 160. Swing, missed, dot delivery. Projected score from now will be 138. I just change that. Those overs due to some revised conditions. 15 overs for Shiva Power and 17 for Shantadurga Titans. The cushioning of extra 2 overs that you get. But if you are chasing 150, 160, it's always difficult. With the kind of bowling Vinesh Satarkar and also Prathamesh Salunke have in their lineup. That's powerfully blasted and blasted for 4. over the top of back to the point. He certainly is powering towards 100. Here's Prathamesh Salunke, man of big occasions. We saw him blast 100 way back in time when it was the first season of GPL. And now again coming on his own. Has become a seasoned veteran now. Knows the conditions, knows every bit of bowler that he has faced around while he's in Goa. Advancing down the wicket, this time just slowed the shot, delayed it while he got to it. Krupesh Palkar is not a mug when it comes to bowling. 107 for 6, Avnish on strike. Will be simple plan for Avnish. Just try and get bat on ball, get his partner back on strike. Short delivery, nicely played, and will get the single quite comfortably. Gets off the mark with that single, does Avnish. As far as the bowling team is concerned, they need to find a way how they can stop this man or try to keep him at the other end. Most probably try and keep him at the other end. A chance gone by in that last over. Would have been gone, would have been curtains as far as Prathamesh Salunke was concerned. Short delivery and straight to the fielder at square leg. Just for a single. Saniket Palkar, the fielder down there. Score moves on to 109. 109 for 6. Short delivery missed. Dot delivery to India after completion of 12. It's 109 for 6. 109 for 6 after completion of 12 overs. Shiva Power. Sanket to continue. Short delivery, and that's gone big. Hits on the roof again. Another hit. Another monstrous hit over mid-wicket fence. He's certainly eyeing that 100 now. Batting on 86. In fact, 94. 92 with that 6. Holy moly. Getting some new balls now. Oh no, got the ball back. Eight maximum so far. And 7 boundaries. What a special innings this is. 92 of just 44 deliveries. Again, this time trying to wind up. Missed out. He certainly is heading towards down the ground more often than not. Operating from the IDC end is Sanket Moraskar. Nicely played. Straight to the fielder, just one. Has got 7 runs of this over so far. First 3 deliveries will be clear instructions for his partner. Try and get a single. Let me be back on strike and let me take the man down. Nicely bowled and gets the single that he needs. Avnish. 117 for 6. Who would have thought 15 overs and this man will just power himself towards what could be a special knock. Lets it go, and that will be extras. Officials in this game, Arjun Kattimani and Vishant Amodkar. All these games live on YouTube through AB25 Sports Network. Goes again, long again, 6 more. That's into the straight parking lot. Wow, this is terrific batting. Genius of a man is Prathamesh Salunke. Knew exactly that if he spends some time on this wicket, he can surely dominate, and he's dominating right now. Just one shy from that elusive milestone. Has he got a nick to it? And certainly he had. Looks like it is a strangle down which was missed by the keeper. Dot delivery. As he is nearing the personal milestone, 124 for 6 after 13 overs. Last 2 overs remaining. Saniket Palkar has been again brought in from the far end. Prathamesh Salunke batting on 99. His partner on to 99 of just 48 deliveries. 9 maximums, 7 boundaries. Harish Kakodkar sir has just joined in to witness what is a special innings, what is a monstrous, what you can say, we lost words of this innings.
Well, absolutely monstrous, you can say, for the batting side, but treacherous here for the bowling attack. The way they have been battered and bruised out in the middle. Sixes raining, all parts of the ground is not, in fact, and none of the area has been not covered so far from this strong man. Everyone is awaiting that special milestone. Every cricketer loves to have a century in their lifetime. I have seen him few times getting the centuries in many of the different grounds, big tournaments. Here comes Dhadsakhal Super League, and the man once again on 99, one shot of a century. Bowler is making everyone wait for that 3-figure mark. The previous one, the last one for Sanket Moraskar, maybe brushing his legs, went into the keeper's close. This one was left all alone. Wide call by the umpire. All eyes on Prathamesh. And he punches it. Just a simple shot here. And a century. What a remarkable innings that we have witnessed here at this 1919 stadium. This man has been known as a monster, but he has certainly showed the courage that is required. He showed the power, he showed the timing. He clobbered most of the bowlers for humongous strikes. 9 sixes in total and 7 boundaries in that breathtaking century, I must say. Everyone here on this ground will remember this for a long time to come. Well, there was a threat not only for the bowlers but also the cars parking in the parking lot. Everyone was moving the cars around when the ball was flowing all across the park. Such a marvelous and a special knock from a special man, Prathamesh Salunke. Take a bow. If you see the entire batting, Almost 90% of the runs have been scored from the bat of Prathamesh Salunke. It's absolute brute domination. One person is at ease on this venue, as ease on this wicket, whereas others are struggling to get boundaries or even stay on the wicket. They are 6 down at 128, and he has already finished his century. Innings to remember for a long time to come. Certainly special at 1919 Stadium. Everyone has seen the glitz and glamour here at the opening ceremony of 1919 Sports Arena. This time, just a single, maybe, yes. The glitz and glamour of 1919 Sports Arena, but the real glitz is when the players like Prathamesh Salunke will come here and score a ton, entertain everyone, not only here on the ground, but also on AB25, who are watching this live coverage. So just a few deliveries remain here for the entire innings to conclude. 129 for 7. In comes Saket. Saket Ghadi comes in, and yeah, that has been left all alone, so he's not going to take a single over there. It's the last ball of over number 14. So end of 14 overs, 129 for 7, and it will be Prathamesh Salunke who will be coming in to face the last over. They are going to face only 15 overs, whether 17 overs for the opposition side. And that is the very reason Prathamesh was going berserk right from word, because he knows that there are 12 balls need to be caught up here. The deficit of 12 balls is a huge one when you have Sanket Moraskar, Rahul Mehta in the opponent camp. They are also fantastic leather ball players. So that's why he needed a score going past 130. At least it will give a good comfort here for the bowlers to bowl at. And that's why he blazed and raged on supreme here on this 1919 Sports Arena. Well, it was truly inspirational, and not only a moment for Prathamesh, his personal milestone achieved, but also for all the fielders and all the players who have seen it. He can inspire many and get many on the field to play and love this game of cricket. Whacked away. Now there is a man down there. It's been taken, but the damage has already been done. You can see the lack of power, the lack of energy. He has been hitting it all day long, right from the first ball. And I think that we must give a standing ovation here for this marvelous innings that has been played by Prathamesh Salunke, entertaining everyone with those marvelous sixes and those ripping apart boundaries that has crashed into the advertisement hoardings down. A fabulous knock for the team of Shantadurga Titans as he move on into the dugout, where he'll be definitely applauded and congratulated for his valiant effort to get his team into a substantial total. Shiva Power, 129 for 8. Truly showing power here, and Shantadurga Titans will have to do the catch-up job now, because the sun is going to go down, and slowly and steadily. The wicket also dies down most of the time in the evening session, but we have to see here whether it is going to be the same scenario or not. 129 for 8, 5 balls remain. Prathamesh goes back, left-hander on strike. Satyendra. Big appeal, but umpire just wanders off from his mark. Leg by signal here, get a single. Move on to 130. 130 for 8. 4 balls remain. Just a single now. With Prathamesh going back, Shiva Power will be hoping that they just play the entire 20 overs. Just 3 balls remain here. But we have been thoroughly pleased and entertained by such an entertaining knock. Drives the ball, opportunity of a run out at the non-strikers. And a wayward throw, might be looking for a second, looking for a turnaround, but it was all too late by the time the batter was turning around. I think he has hurt himself. Yeah, just stretching a bit. So 132 for 8. 2 balls remain. We'll be taking the risk here. We'll be taking the risk, and umpire just saying, yeah, he has made it in. Covered that last phase very well. It would have been touch and go, but umpire was in the best position. Arjun Kattimani, Shantadurga has done a very good job. It's not easy, and to know all the rules and regulations, especially when it comes to the leather ball cricket. The time that is required to finish curtailed overs, new rules. Charging down, missing it altogether. Inside edge might run down for 4 runs. Yes, it does. A streaky boundary, but they will take it. Yes, they are all spirited. Look at that batter punching himself, understanding the value of that last boundary. And they finally ended up getting 137 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. But the contribution was immense from only one man. It's Prathamesh Salunke. And many those who witnessed here as well as live on the live coverage, AB25 will certainly be remembering this innings and the damage that he has done, not only here for the bowlers, but the damage outside the ground, on the ground. The ball was just flowing. It was in the air. He spent more time in the air than on the ground when Prathamesh was batting. And the chat will be in the Shantadurga Titans camp. We have to get 138 in 17 overs. So they will be coming hard, especially in the power play overs. But the innings and so far the day belongs to Prathamesh Salunke. He will be the talk of the town as they will come out with their preparations, with their mindset, with their plan of coming out into the second innings to bowl those power play overs. So we'll come back in short while when the batters, the opening batters of Shantadurga Titans come out to bat. Shiva Power, here's the scorecard. There's only the first time I've seen in my lifetime as a commentator, the only person who is into the triple figures, not into the double digit, rest all in single digits. I've seen players in double digits and rest of the batters in single digits. But the first time ever, only one man into triple digits, that is 104, and rest all the batters are into single digits. That's one of the unique scorecards that we have ever witnessed, isn't it, Bharat Arkas? So that's it, the bowling card. You can see the figures. Aniket Palkar was the best, you can call it, in his 3 overs, with 7 dot balls and 2 wickets that has been taken. Krupesh Palkar went for economy of 10.33, a wicket for him. Rahul Mehta, Prathamesh Naik, Sanket Moraskar picked up 2 wickets, and economy of most of the bowlers has gone for the toss apart from Rahul Mehta. So that's about the bowling card, and we'll come back in a short time. So we are all set for the run chase here. 138 runs to chase for the team Shantadurga Titans, and it's Rahul Mehta and Chetan Naik, the opening pair, coming out in the middle here. And to begin with the ball in his hand is Vinesh Satarkar. So Vinesh Satarkar coming to bowl from the far end, outright medium pace bowler. Bowling quick will be something in with the new ball here for Vinesh Satarkar. He gets the ball to swing, and let's see whether he's going to get some purchase. So we'll come to know in maybe a couple of deliveries. Rahul Mehta, of standout performers that has been included in the Goa Ranji team and has been remarkable with his performances in the past. So he has to get going to get advantage of these power play overs. Let's see the run chase. A slight misfield here from the fielder in the square leg region, looking to actually punch it down the ground and getting maybe inside part of the bat. Gets himself off the mark with a single of the very first ball. So far the field, the way it looks like, there's a man in the deep third and deep fine. These are the two fielders outside, rest all the fielders inside. Prathamesh Salunke will be definitely giving his lot of inputs with the experience, so many matches behind his name. He knows certainly where to set field, how Rahul Mehta bats. I somehow get a feeling they are getting 17 overs and they have got 4 overs of the batting power play, then 1 of mandatory batting power play overs. Well bowled here, well bowled, good pace. The ball slightly dying down on the keeper there, but certainly there was bounce when it passed the batter. Vinesh Satarkar comes with a big reputation of taking the early wickets wherever he has represented in leather ball cricket. That's why he has been included as an outstation player. They needed outright fast bowler to fill in the shoes of... Oh, that is belted down the ground. Belted for 6 runs, or we have to wait. Yes, the umpire is raising up both his arms. Gone long. Just in his arc and gave a full thumb to it. Excellent batting. So the Rahul Mehta also at the non-strikers end will feel comfortable about the batting of Chetan after that shot coming right off the middle of the bat. This shows the sign that the pitch is very true. Almost trapping on the pads there, but umpire saying there was the ball that coming in, checking back in, definitely not hitting the stumps. A single in the form of leg by. So 8 runs on the board. 138 to get for the viewers who have joined. There are some viewers might have joined just now to watch this run chase, what the innings has done. But everyone will definitely hit the YouTube and hit AB25, Dhadsakhal Super League, and they will see a moment that is definitely going to be lived in the memory of a lot of cricketers, that century from Prathamesh Salunke. Played away nicely, worked on the leg side, using the pace of the bowler, finding the gap, pure timing. As easy as it gets, once you come straight to someone like Rahul Mehta, it just whip it away for a boundary. First we saw a 6 from Chetan, now a boundary. They already got runs that is required. And Rahul Mehta, I don't know whether he has played on this wicket or not, but after this shot, he will also be confident about himself that the ball is coming nicely onto the bat. Strong drive, and that is also been missed. This should have been stopped. This should have been stopped. It just goes right in between the legs. He was late to bend down. And another boundary here. One on the leg side, one on the off side. And it's already 16 runs on the board at the end of first over. Avnish in the bowling attack from the commentary box end. 16 already scored of the very first over. Nicely put away in the gap. There's a quick outfield. The ball is racing. The fielder is giving the chase. He stopped with his left foot. I think well stopped here by the fielder. And he is just putting his hand behind his thighs there. I hope he has not overstretched himself. But very well played. Rolled his hands over the bat and got the ball into the gap. He's playing nicely. Getting right behind the line of the ball. Lovely ball, cracking Yorker. Normally you see many of the medium pace bowlers when they are coming into the bowling attack, they never bowl outright fast. They just get their body flown into a rhythm, and then once they are getting heated up, they try to bowl with a lot of pace. Oh, well fielded, very well fielded. A boundary was written on it and he saved 3 runs. The ball is coming quickly towards that fielder. Once again on the second occasion, 3 runs definite saved by the fielder there. Well, he is coming in the firing line of the batter and his boundaries. Felix. They are putting one more back man on the offside. The square side, square boundaries. Packed field here. Shantadurga has been asked to patrol that long off boundary. And now in deep extra cover, the Felix only has been sent back. Rahul Mehta will be on strike. This time getting an outside, is looking for once again a drive, just maybe a shade going away from the right hander, got just a leading edge, straight to the man in the short third. Slightly better over here, doesn't have that much of pace compared to Shantadurga, and not either that long run up, but it's bowling with different lengths here. Trying the Yorker, once again drive strongly. Protection in the deep. Looking to cut it off, run out opportunity. Oh, what has happened over there? There was a total miscommunication between both the batters in the middle. Almost a harakiri, almost a suicide committed. Throw coming from the deep, straight into the gloves of the keeper. And he had to collect it slightly far away and then get it back onto the stumps Was that time taken, that extra fraction of a second taken by the keeper to remove the bails off, has made the batter to survive? The third umpire says he's safe. And that exactly the fraction of second is what saved him. If the throw was right next to the wickets, it could have been curtains, he would have been heading back. Two risky singles. Certainly at the situation, they already got runs on the board. It's just that sometimes you are not used to playing with each other as a partner. There is tend to be a communication gap between both the batters. That happens to many of the new combinations in cricket. Once again, slowing it a bit. A single to finish. Single to finish over number 2. So 2 gone, 21 without loss. Shantadurga Titans. So it looks to be free hit has been taken here by Rahul Mehta. An option of getting the field is where he wants, where the sixes and the boundaries can be cut off. So Rahul Mehta in with a free hit against Vinesh Satarkar. Goes straight and that is nicely hit. He goes downtown, just getting away from that mid-on fielder and gets himself a boundary. So that free hit has been counted here by Rahul Mehta. They definitely know it's much easier to hit hard in the power play overs, try and get as many as possible. Not to keep the asking run rate too high. Well timed, just coming into the forward line and driving the ball. Not too hard, just for a single. Chaitanya also giving in a good company here to Rahul Mehta. Not trying to bog down, always rotating the strike. Crashed and a wonderful pull shot. Well placed, well timed. Pounding on nicely onto that ball. And a crunchy pull shot way in front of the mid wicket. Well, very much into the position quite early. Track the length and pulls it away for a very good looking boundary. So with this second boundary of the over, they move on to 31. You got to be really bowling with your brains here on this surface. You might be happy to see a lot of grass on the wicket, but this grass definitely is not going to help you too often, because you got to be really having either the uncanny habit of swinging the ball both ways. If you bowl that length, you will be belted for a lot of runs. Got to be in that straighter line, in that good length areas, back of length, depending upon which batter you are bowling at. Otherwise, Your economy is going to be going for a toss. That has happened to the bowlers in the first innings. In the first game as well, we saw, although there was recovery by the bowlers in the second half, but batters like Tegh Bahadur went aggressively against the early new ball, got plenty of runs. He scored 31 of just 10 balls. Rahul Mehta comes with a wonderful calm head. He has got a lot of shots in this cricketing arsenal, and he gets it right most of the time. It's compact player. He will not be going. So another free hit has been taken. Perfect answer. Perfect. That's exactly where you need to bowl. And counters that very well. Vinesh Satharkar, that free hit from opted from the batter, marks the end of over number 3. Is 33 without loss. Shantadurga Titans in pursuit of 138. Savnish Gaonkar walks in. Avnish once again. Looking to drive, strong drive, firm drive. Vinesh Satharkar at long off. A good partnership being built. They are well with the required run rate, and they have not put pressures on the batters coming next. And a good run rate that has been shown here. They'll be playing their shots, playing according to the merit. They have not been troubled either, I will certainly say. I reckon they need somehow a change in the bowling attack. Down the leg side, a difficult take for the keeper. Will be certainly a couple of runs. The 2 runs headed. So both the medium pace bowlers bowling in the power play overs. Captain of Shiva Power will have his work cut out, will have to work his mind. What are the changes that are to be brought in at this stage? Well, crunched on the offside, man, certainly in the deep. Felix and Chetan has slipped at the non-striker's hand, and is the ball. Where was the backup? Where was the backup there? Not the best of the throws we can call, but not the best of the backup either. So it's going to be 5 runs. So 5 runs will be added to the batter. Once again, very well, watchfully played off the back foot. And you can see his head. When the ball is coming close to the bat, he's still watching the ball carefully and just opening the face of the bat, playing on the offside. Good technique shown here by Chetan with the new ball. It's always the new ball. You need to have the technique. Everyone sees the ball is being hit for boundaries and sixes, but for new ball, you got to have good feet movement. Another free hit has been opted. They are utilizing all the free hits here in the power play over itself. A slight change in the field. Deep extra cover brought inside. Mid-on goes deep. High, but the man is inside. It might not travel across the boundary. Where is the ball? And it just tickles over for 6 runs. From here it was difficult to sight where the ball had gone. It had enough wood and enough power. It got the elevation, it got the distance. So Rahul Mehta is certainly taking full advantage of these free hits. And this score is just charging at the moment, marching towards and marching forwards towards that 138 runs. And last of the free hit. They are consuming well, but they are getting very good returns as well. Oh, another one. Fabulous shot. No answers to this. Fabulous. On the front foot, in the air, over that short covers, inside out, 4 runs. And it is definitely running shivers down the spine of this bowling attack. 50 up here with that boundary. 52 in just the 4th over. Well, they are cutting loose in the power play overs. I had expected the power play overs is going to decide the fate of this game. This is a flat batting paradise. It's not Prathamesh Salunke has batted. Yes, he has exceptionally batted well. And once you get a start like this, when both the openers are very compactfully getting easy runs, none of the bowlers are so far troubling them in the middle. This wicket looks very good, and the technique as well of both the batters very sound and resounding. It's 4 overs gone, 53 without loss. Shantadurga Titans. A 50 up by both the openers in a partnership. And you can't wait, you can't be complacent. You got to be proactive on the field, taking the steps quickly. It's just the 17 overs that are to be bowled in this entire innings. 4 overs have been already bowled. 53 have been posted on the board. Both batters looking very good at this moment. Satyendra with his left arm orthodox bowling. It's bowled well even in tennis ball cricket with his left arm orthodox bowling in all Goa Veterans Cricket Tournament, and they feel importance. Left armers are a different entity. They bring in some uniqueness in the bowling attack. That's exactly what I mentioned. Is slowing the things down. The pace was much easier to work with. How close that was, reaction from the keeper. The bowler feels it was mighty close. Just might have missed the wickets by a whisker. Well bowled, excellently bowled. That's what you see when you bring in a medium pace bowler from a medium pace bowler to a left arm orthodox. It brings in a lovely change. Well bowled once again, slowing the things down. Still bowling flighted, bowling slow in the air. They need wickets. Actually break this partnership. 2 dot balls so far, 2 singles. Chipping down, this is a big chance. No, it has gone long. No, it has gone long. It just, the fielder was watching the ball sailing over his head. Pure timing, blissful timing from Rahul Mehta. Stepping down, taking the charge and getting the maximum. Another one, straight over the top, back-to-back sixes here, hitting the side screen. Well, Satyendra, well, he just enjoyed the first 4 balls and then saw the ball once again flying in the air. Just smacking both those boundaries down the ground. Rahul Mehta looking even more graceful when he plays with straight face of the bat. Back-to-back sixes, getting the things back in Shantadurga Titans camp. That marks the end of over number 5. 67 without loss. They're going at almost 13.5 runs per over. So Jayesh has been brought into the bowling attack. The captain is changing, rotating the bowlers, understanding that I have to somehow get the wickets, but it's not happening. Satyendra started well, but then Rahul Mehta seen him off with those couple of sixes straight down. In the air and it's been dropped. This is Rahul Mehta's catch. Well, this could have been a big wicket here. Straight in towards the point region. You got to be very much quick in your reflexes. The ball comes quickly over there. Straight in, straight out. Chance was given to Prathamesh Salunke, and he brutally then batted against the bowlers, getting that century, and now another chance here given to Rahul Mehta. Cracking shot. Well, that's been misfielded, but the ball was traveling at the rate of knots, and that raced quickly. This is fabulous drive. So strong and so flawless. And 50 up here for Rahul Mehta in this run chase. We saw some stunning shot-making displays, stepping down towards the spinners and timing the ball beautifully to the medium pace bowlers. Straight down, over the head, back past. Vinay Satarkar is quite straighter. Wonderful throw. Great fielding here from the fast bowler from Kankona. Direct hit at the non-striker's end, but Rahul Mehta grounding his bat inside the popping crease. Umpire not even referring, but a brilliant fielding effort nevertheless. They require one moment of brilliance from someone. The way the match is heading in one direction, although 138 is not a small total in 17 overs. (73 without loss). 73 run opening stand here after the completion of 6 overs. (73 without loss in 6 overs, going at 12 runs per over when the asking run rate is just close to around 8.5. Now this challenge coming from Prathamesh Salunke here. He now knows we somehow need to penetrate into this batting order early. It's already taken 73 runs here in 6 overs. Bowling up way too short. Maybe trying to surprise the batter there. Gets off with a pull shot with a single, and this is very loose fielding. This is blip in the field. Very relaxing. There should have been more tight in the field. Complacency never works. This is in the air and should be taken. And it has been. So finally the partnership has been broken. They needed this wicket, and finally Rahul Mehta. A chance has gone down before, but he was trying to take on the challenge of mid-off fielder. Trying to go over the top, but ball just not coming onto the bat with the pace of Prathamesh Salunke. Just scooped high. And a good safe catching in the end. Finally breaking through Prathamesh Salunke. 75 for 1 as Rahul Mehta departs. So after the exit of Rahul Mehta, Sanket Moraskar comes onto the crease. Left-hander replacing the right-hander. 75 for 1. See, the asking run rate is now just 6 runs per over. So hard work has been done by both the openers, getting a big partnership in the quickest time span. In the air, might be another one. Oh, just away from running hard Prathamesh Salunke to take that catch. He knows important. He's trying to surprise the new batter with a bouncer. He went hard with the shot, got a leading edge. Very good thinking from Prathamesh. He's working very hard, determined, focused to get wickets. He believes there, yes, there is a possibility of winning this game if we can break in through, put in some pressure on the new batters, get the outstation players out, get these next 2 wickets, and we are in with a chance. Looking to play down the ground, but it was not the best selection, I must say. It was not too short. A fuller length. Cracking shot of the back foot, but just going to be a single in the deep extra cover. So Prathamesh has definitely broken the partnership, and just a slight change, I must say, bringing in Prathamesh, getting the wicket, and they have to keep charging hard against the batter, try and get wickets. Is 7 overs done and dusted, 77 for 1, and I'll see you off from the commentary box. See you in the next time around. Over to Shyam Kalangudkar for the next update of the 10 overs as we move ahead with the proceedings of this game.
Thank you, HK. 77 for 1. Nicely played. It's coming in our direction. Vinay Satarkar will cut it off. And he cuts it off. Good backup. Couple of runs for Chetan Naik. All the hard yards have been achieved by both the openers, Rahul Mehta and Chetan. Now just to try and get those remaining runs, required rate hovering around 6 will be relatively easy if they just continue to maneuver the ball around from here on. Try and do some harakiri, definitely will be in trouble. Again down the ground, just 1. Got the wicket in that previous over. Prathamesh Salunke, a fabulous knock. 101 in the entire batting team. Top scorer, second top scorer is just 6. So you can imagine how good he batted and how dominating he was. 137 the target, currently 80 for 1 in reply. Shantadurga Titans against the Shiva Power. Jayesh Gowde continuing. What a slingy action to him. Sanket Moraskar on strike. Short delivery. This time it's a wide, extras. The score moves on to 81. 81 for 1. Straight to the fielder, dot delivery. 56 more required. Easy task with 9 wickets in the hand. All these games live on YouTube through AB25 Sports Network. Nicely whipped in the gap, and that will be for timing supreme. As I said earlier, once you clear the infield, you get full value for your shots in the 1919 Sports Arena here in Vienna. In the morning it was Arab 11 winning against Shantadurga cricketers. That was the inaugural game, a convincing victory for them, restricting the opposition to a below par score while they were chasing. And now 137 required, currently 85 for 1. The Titans. Nick. And we'll find the man at short third, just one. Sun is setting down here in Vienna. Talking about sun setting down. It will be a picturesque venue this once this lights go up. Nicely played. Nobody moved. Well, the fielder just moved to see the ball. How quickly it went past him. Another boundary to sign off this over after completion of the 8th. It's 90 for 1. 90 for 1 after completion of 8 overs. Shantadurga Titans. .54 deliveries remaining, requiring another 48 runs to win. 86 for the loss of 1, and Salunke will continue. He has provided the breakthrough from the Verna IDC end. Can he get one more? So just to try and slow the scoring. Short delivery, and that will be a boundary. 5 wides, bonus runs. Wheels are falling off as far as the Shiva Power are concerned right now. They're powerless in the bowling department. Earlier smacked by Rahul Mehta. And now these two are putting on a show. And also the bowlers helping with this kind of extras. Move on to 95, requiring 43. Nicely worked, very briskly, very elegantly. Very pleasing to the eyes when this left-hander plays Sanket Moriskar. Some signs of Nicky P in him. Nicholas Puran, wicketkeeper like him, also tries to smack the ball out of the park. Will be in action tonight at Anjuna. Nicely cut away. Bit of footwork and excellently done. Another single taken. Talking about Sanket Moraskar, who will be heading straight to Anjuna for that second semi-final. Gumteshwar Margaon to take on Swami Samarth Levenusgaon. And in the first semi-final, it will be Rajat Kudalkar and go Bhumika 11 Karnka taking on Kharrim Cricketers Kharrim in the Diesel Boys Trophy. Meanwhile, shifting back, and he has clobbered that. Taste of your own medicine. Bowling it short, and that has been thumped over mid-wicket. Ample bit of time to rock back and hit it into the mid-wicket region. 100 up with that maximum. 103 for the loss of 1. Just 35 more required to win. Again, short delivery banged in and again pulled away. He was ready. It looks like it has gone all the way. Yes, it has. 6 more. 2 in a row. Well, these are some short sixes, but they'll take it. Prathamesh Salunke, when he was batting, he hit it out of the park. Most of the times we saw the ball land in the parking lot. Most of the spectators had to move their cars around. Many a times we've seen a big innings get overshadowed by this kind of small bit of knocks in the middle. As we saw in the IPL, the first edition, the first day, Brendan McCallum smacked 154. 156 to be precise. And then it was Herschel Gibbs getting the win for RCB. Completion of the 9th. It's 110 for 1. 110 for 1. Still 1 delivery remaining. Apologies. 111. 110 for 1. 110 for 1 currently. Slight change in field for the right-hander. Man going back at a bit of shortish long off. Nicely played. And the fielder will cut it off at back to the point. Single to end the over after completion of 9. It's Nelson. 1-1-1 for 1. 1-1-1 for 1. Shiva Power trailing right now. Dhadsakhal Super League Season 1 2025 Match 2. 138 the target. 111 has been already achieved in 9 overs. 111 for 1. Change in bowling, it will be Pratika Monkar. 111 for 1. Target in sight. Chetan Naik batting on 26 of 23. Sanket Moraskar 20 of just 8 deliveries. And the batting power play has been opted for. So the 3 fielders inside the 30, in fact outside the 30-yard ring. Let's check the field. Man going at the long on fence. long on, long off, and deep mid wicket outside the 30-yard ring, whereas the rest inside the circle. Down the leg side, that's clipped nicely, and we'll find a couple. Score moves on to 113, 113. The credit has to be given for the Dhadsakhal Sports and Cultural Club for organizing such a lovely tournament. You don't often see a season ball, that is the leather ball cricket, being formally getting that kind of renowned importance. Usually we see tennis ball cricket. Tennis ball crickets last for 3 to 5 days and that's it. But these kind of leagues, the leather ball cricket, where you can completely test yourself, are on the rarity. We see down in Sangam, Goichi League, and now this Dhadsakhal Premier League. Also the advocates are getting into leagues now. They also play. Also the Imperial Cricket League. And of course GCA also carries some of the leagues currently with the Bandodkar Trophy. $114. Full toss. It's coming in our direction. And that's out of here. Score moves on to 120. 120 for one, just requiring 18 more. Full toss again, this time in the air. And a couple of bounces into the fence for 4. Another boundary, 124. Maybe Sanket Moraskar realizing that he needs to travel to Anjuna along with me. 1, 2, 4 for 1. Just 14 more required. All the damage done earlier by Rahul Mehta. Now these two in the middle. Oozing with confidence. And 137 always looked a par total in 17 overs. Credit has to be given to Prathamesh Salunke. The way he batted. Other batsman needed to provide him support, which he didn't get. Full toss again, hammered again. One bounce over the ropes for a boundary. He certainly has the sighters. And now exploding is Sanket Moraskar. Score moves to 128. Just 10 more required to win. After completion of 10, it's 128 for 1. Just 10 more required. $128 for 1. 10 more required to win. Vinay Satarkar from the Verna IDC end to Chetan. Just 10 runs required to win. Pitched away down to the third man region. Just for a single brings Sanket back on strike. Batting on 34 of 11 deliveries. 9 more required. Will be a presentation ceremony, but I would again like to request Prathamesh Salunke to have a little chat with me later on. A superb knock. He bowled his heart out as well. Got the wicket. Nicely played. Up and over the infield. And it's one bounce into the fence for 4. This is some terrific batting. $133 for 1. Always gorgeous, always very linguistic when he tries to hit the ball. Doesn't try to power hit them, just try to caress them. It's the class that you get in leather ball cricket. You don't often see that in tennis ball cricket. This time pulled away, and the fielder, that's gone over him. And with that, victory for the Titans. They win this game by 9 wickets, a convincing victory. And a strong statement that they have presented in this Dhadsakhal Premier League. Player of the match is Sanket Moraskar. 4 maximums, 4 boundaries, 44 of just 13 deliveries. And he did play his part with the ball as well. 3 overs, no maidens, 26 for 2. He is the MVP in this game. Fabulous knock. Also needs to appreciate Rahul Mehta, the way he batted at the start. A blistering start provided by him. And then it was this man, Sanket Moraskar, completely destroying the bowling attack. Fabulous knock. And also we'll have a quick chat with Prathamesh Salunke once he tries to greet all the players, congratulate them. And we'll have a quick chat with him. Small little chat with Prathamesh Salunke. Superb knock, 100 on this particular wicket. Well, from the sources I've got to know that you've been practicing here, you've been coaching here as well. And tell us about that innings. You needed some support, nobody provided it, but what was going through your mind at that time?
First of all, thank you for the owners who have given me this opportunity to come here and play this match. And secondly, it's a wonderful tournament. I wish they do some more tournaments like this. And to talk about this ground, this is our home ground. The man behind this, Mr. Kamla Prasad Yadav, has given his heart out and everything for making this ground. We have a special connection to this ground, and every day and night, like, we would be here. And the wickets are nice, the outfield is nice, as if we are playing like, IPL kind of thing. We have this almost international ground, it is like, the setup and everything. So it always feels very special to have here. And talking about batting, I don't have any second backup plan. It's just like previously I was struggling because it's been a while that I played match and everything. So this was the first match, and it's always a special to have a century at the first game. I was to be honest, I was a bit nervous, like while coming from home, like I was talking to my friend, like in the car, what I'm going to do, I don't know, like last inning after that Goichi League, haven't batted anywhere. So it was like kind of a pressure thing. But it is always good, like scoring runs in our ground. Like there are groundsmen who always work hard here, and in couple of days, like IPL teams are traveling over here to play. So having said that, like it's a special thing for us, and I did carry what I do. What like it's my natural thing is to hit. That's it. I do the same thing all around. Thank you.
Talking about your fitness, well, what I've seen, what I've been following cricket since the very long, when I was a little kid, I'm still looking like a kid though, back in the GPL, scoring 100. Then again playing some leagues, being here in Goa, Goichi League, also best batsman in the Goichi League this year around, and now coming here in this Dhadsakhal Premier League. How about that for a journey that you are carrying, and about your personal fitness that you are carrying through? As being a cricketer, it's not easy traveling also to train hard and also perform like this year.
To talk about the fitness and everything, it's basically I've always followed the ethics, to play cricket, to play with the young boys and every all the I've played a good level of cricket, okay, all over, like even in Bangalore, even in Indian Railways, even with the IPL team, and I was blessed to start my cricket from Bombay. So back here also I was with the Goa Ranji team. So it was it was to be honest, it was a hard work, okay, and doesn't matter how what your age is. If you want to play cricket, you have to come, you have to get up early morning, work with fitness, work on your fitness, work on your probably mental fitness. Back in Goa, it is I'll be honest, okay, back in Goa, there are a lot of ways we can get distracted, but if you want to play cricket, that's the only way. And I feel like you have to work hard and play, because you cannot take your place for granted. Because when I play with all the youngsters, I feel one of them. And if you feel one of them, you have to do all those things. And probably I feel even till probably more 10 years, I'm going to do the same thing. And I do enjoy, and I love this game. That's it. And I feel like somebody having sitting in the dressing room, everybody should be getting inspired, and you should means like you should always motivate the cricketers, the youngsters, to follow the same thing. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm here for. Thank you.
Cheers, man. Well, that's it from here, as age is just a number, and some inspiration from the young Prathamesh Salunke. That's it. Man of the match of the second game is the Goan Nicky P, as we call him, Sanket Moraskar. 44 with the bat and 2 wickets with the ball. Good all-round performance. We'd like to request Mr. Sanmesh Naik dominance by the Shantadurga Titans to win this game by 9 wickets. Rahul Matka presenting the trophy to Sanket Moraskar. We'll have a quick chat with Sanket about his innings. Sanket, personally very well batted. The way you batted, as we've seen many times that we are into tennis ball cricket these days. Shifting from tennis ball cricket to leather ball cricket, what's the difference and how do you prepare for this?
First of all, it is all about mindset. Depends on mindset, that how you prepare your game. It is like there is no difference between tennis ball and leather ball. It is all about mindset at the end of the day.
Yes, it's about mindset, and also when Prathamesh explained that fitness levels you need to carry. The way we go once personally, we are working in one time, then we are playing again, we get here, that to play, and not everybody has the opportunity to play. And such a tournament, Dhadsakhal Premier League, gives opportunity to everyone, that overseas players also gel in with the local players. Do you feel that tennis cricket is getting more these days and the leather ball cricket is diminishing slightly, but this kind of innings, this kind of leagues should be promoted more often?
As my personal view, it is all about opportunities at end of the day. So if the people who are getting to play, who are getting to expose their talent, then fine enough.
Yes, thank you very much and all the best for the future games. That's it from the presentation ceremony.
ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलना। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलना। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलना। ऐसे ही और भी वीडियोस के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करो और बेल आइकन को दबाना बिल्कुल मत भूलना।